Let's fight them and stop fighting each other.
I love this side of you, Polly. You're fired up, militant.
It just really annoys me. It really...
Hello you, welcome back to London Vegans on YouTube. We're on the beers.
We're on the beers. And can we introduce you to someone who doesn't have a name yet?
Well, you did have a name, but you thought it might be a bit politically incorrect. Yeah. We won't tell you what it is, obviously.
It's my new friend. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's been a really hard week and I've wanted one of these for ages. You're so cute. I like my face to pet. It's going to sit on my desk at work. And when the students are noisy.
Enough of the madness. Now, a lot of things have happened in the vegan world over the last week or two.
Oh yeah, loads. I've really not been with it, but you have. You've been on it.
Well, I've noticed a couple of things that a lot of people seem to be talking about. One is Gucci, which we'll talk about on another video, because they're going fur-free from next year, which is really good news. And the other thing is the McDonald's vegan burger, which has caused a bit of a furore really with the vegan community, because a lot of people are saying they wouldn't ever go in a McDonald's, and I am one of those people now. I think I've been in McDonald's before, even as a vegetarian, but I wouldn't go in them now. I don't think. Everything
divides the vegan community anyway. I've come to this conclusion.
Pet owning is one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah, we are a group of people who do
apart from that one,
who do argue over a lot of things, which I think is extremely divisive and not helpful in the slightest. But then I'm one of these people who hates confrontation. I kind of like getting into a row sometimes. Oh!
Fireworks going on.
Fireworks!
McDonald's to me is a company that is primarily at its root serving meat.
Yeah, that's what its business is.
It's like, was it the carveries that, you know, the restaurants?
Toby Carvery and all this stuff, yeah.
To me, it's the same sort of business as that, so I don't really like the principle of it.
You have things from Alpro.
Yeah.
Who are owned by Danone.
That is true.
Who are primarily a dairy industry.
That's a very good point, actually.
Can't stand McDonald's. I can't stand what they stand for.
Yeah.
If we as vegans support a company like Alpro, who are part of Danone, who primarily are part of the dairy industry and make the majority of their money from the dairy industry, where do we stand on making a stance against McDonald's but not making a stance against Danone or Alpro? And this is me partly being devil's advocate.
Well, no, it's people have got power, haven't they? So people need to make changes. So if you're just going to let it slip by on the slipstreams, you're not going to do anything about it, are you? You're not going to do anything about change. So if McDonald's want to introduce a vegan burger, then that could maybe influence people to try a vegan burger that wouldn't normally. It's
like with Burger King many years ago when they introduced the oh God, what was it, that horrible beanie burger.
Oh, the spicy bean burger.
Spicy bean burger, which I couldn't stand.
It was
like
so dry, yeah.
And if we go to places like Tesco's and go to places like Sainsbury's, how much of what they produce is meat-based, is fish-based, is firework? It's obviously a cynical move by McDonald's. It's a very cynical move.
We're cash cows.
Yeah, cash cows.
Yeah.
And we are cash cows, and I don't even want to get into the argument about white vegan privilege at the moment, because that one's driving me insane. Isn't it a positive mood and a move and a recognition of the fact that veganism is growing? I'm not saying I will go there, and I'm not saying I support McDonald's in any way, shape or form.
But it's good they're doing it.
It's good they're doing it, because it recognises the growth in veganism.
Well, here's the thing, right? It's on a month-long trial, so they're not actually introducing it full-time. It's starting out in Finland. It's a soybean patty. I looked at the pictures, actually, and the reviews that I've seen, they've said it's really tasty.
Right.
And they've sold out really quickly as well. So it's obviously popular. But it's a soybean steak. It looks really nice.
How big is veganism in Finland then?
I have no idea.
What, there's like 300,000 people in Finland?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how popular it is, but
there's obviously a reason why they've launched it there.
It's popular worldwide though, really, isn't it? Veganism, it's starting to shift now. I mean, especially here in this country and in America, it's a health thing, isn't it?
And Germany
America,
as well.
Yeah.
Well, parts of Germany as well. I think, well, to sum it up, I hate McDonald's. However, it is a recognition, and if people are desperate, because obviously McDonald's are sometimes open 24/7, you're out with your mates, at least then there's an option.
Yeah, and there are people that will go with their families, and if they're really hungry and there's nowhere else around that's open, especially McDonald's because it's open late too. No. So it's easier.
Yeah.
Would you try it? Would you try the burger? I'm curious to try the burger.
I'm curious to try it.
I love a vegan burger.
I hate the idea of giving them any money whatsoever.
See, that's the thing, isn't it? It's
but then
encouraging.
again, Quorn are releasing all their vegan products. I was in Sainsbury's yesterday, they got a vegan burger now. Again, a company that cynically targets vegetarians and vegans. Predominantly their food has egg in it. So again, it's about deciding,
where you draw the line.
Yeah, am I 100% vegan, won't touch any company that actually makes their money from the meat or dairy industry, or do you support any positive move towards recognising veganism as a viable diet?
I'm not talking about McDonald's strictly here, but I do think it's quite difficult to actually be really, really 100% vegan ethics in the respect of actually supporting companies that aren't vegan companies.
Yeah.
Like you say, Alpro is not a vegan company, but obviously they're selling the vegan plant milks. So I think it's difficult, to be complete. I mean, there are people that do it.
And good on you. I think it's a really interesting discussion. And I think what has disturbed me, and this disturbs me a lot, and why I've left a lot of vegan boards, groups on Facebook and things, is the attitude of some people towards other vegans. There's too much arguing within the vegan community and not enough support. Yes, I do agree. We fight, but stop fighting each other. Let's just stop fighting each other and let's actually get on and fight the people who are actually causing the problem.
Yeah, support each other.
Actually causing the damage, the torture of animals. Let's fight them and stop fighting each other.
I love this side of you, Polly. You're fired up, militant.
It just really annoys me. It
See?
Polly Bear's getting a bit like...
I'll drink to that, actually.
Yeah.
But that's interesting.
Cheers.
So if you're watching and maybe you're curious about this vegan burger, would you eat it? Would you support McDonald's? Where do you draw the line, if you do draw the line anywhere? Because it's an interesting debate. I mean, I'm really interested in hearing what people think.
Yeah, I'll try it. I think I would try it, just out of curiosity. But I wouldn't go and try it to say I've tried it. It would be if I was out on the lash one night.
If you're a little bit desperate and tanked up.
Yeah, it would take a lot to get me into a McDonald's, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I haven't stepped inside a McDonald's or Burger King for that matter. I think they're both as bad as each other, but I've not been in either for years now.
I can't remember the last time I went.
I mean, I'm not saying I never have. It's not been something that I'm particularly proud of.
I must admit, when I was a vegetarian, and I was hungover, I would love one of their horrible not bacon, what am I talking about? I haven't eaten bacon in...
I should hope not.
God knows how many years. No, one of those horrible... those vile egg and cheese things.
Oh yeah, egg McMuffin. Yeah. See, I used to quite like those.
I know, so did I. And now it's just like the thought of it, it's just like, how did that egg even happen? How did that even happen?
I feel quite ashamed to actually admit that I used to like it. I feel quite sick now thinking about it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like us, don't forget to subscribe.
And also, comment.
Yeah.
Let's not get into nastiness against each other. Let's just actually be pleasant. Let's be nice to each other. But have an informed discussion.
Otherwise we'll put him on you. We'll set him on you.
You're not doing him properly.
How'd you press the button? How'd you make him work? You've been warned.
Like and subscribe.
God, I look so boss-eyed. One eye's going one way. And then I saw you.
Exactly.